If you're wondering why my face looks somehow shinier today, is because I just used a sheet mask that my sister bought for my acne prone skin. Loving it. So you requested me to do a video on how to turn the word love into an action, from just a word came out from someone's mouth. And this is the problem though. When people say they love something, we can't actually trust them because they need to express the love to that thing in order for us to believe. And sometimes love became a really common use word to express when people just feel when people just feel interested in something. You should have, I've seen many people eating every single plate on the table, and I'm like, I love it. And I'm like, girl, it's either you are too easy to please or you don't actually understand the meaning of love. Love is when you like something to an extreme and it is above everything else, okay? You can love many things. But if you always say I love this, I love that in really in daily activities, then you definitely have some problem. I would rather just say I like this, or I enjoy this, or I'm interested in this. Simple like that. So when you say you love something, you have got to show them that you actually love it. And how? There are many ways. Number one, you can do those great big things that nobody asked for, but you just love to exaggerate things. And also, maybe if your circumstances allows you, you are gonna go to the end of the earth to prove that you love that thing. Well, it is normally love towards people, but if it is love towards, I don't know, example, a boy band, you would go to the extent of buying the album and show it off to your entire neighborhood, your entire town, entire city, whatever. Kind of like that, simple like that. Or you can just do simple things that still prove that you love them, okay? Through actions and through words. Just make sure that you are not one of those people who just ramble things and making themselves look idiots, and anything come out of your mouth, you cannot trust it yourself. So, well, there are many ways to subtly express your love towards something. For example, the way I express my love towards my parents. Well, I never say I love them directly or anything. One, I'm too shy. Two, I don't think that is loving your parents. They already know that, and it is your duty to actually express that they love you. My parents are extremely affectionate, so having a daughter like me who doesn't like to express affection is a problem. A problem, I have to admit though. So of course, I understand that they really want me to be more open. But dang it, they have crossed the limit thousands of times. Oh my god. I have my own limits, okay? You need to remember that. So this is the way I express how I love my parents. Study hard, make them proud. And and that is the long progress, and I could just express them through daily work, like doing the chores and not disappointing them with my stupidity. Yeah, kind of like that. Turning the word love from an adjective to an action is a pretty hard thing to do, because most people say things that most people say things that they unconsciously say things that they think, okay? So example, if I'm thinking, wow, I really need a haircut, I will say I need a haircut. That's an example. In real life, I wouldn't do that. If I say I need a haircut, I will realize that, wait, I can't get a haircut because my mother wouldn't allow me. Yes, guys, this is why my hair is this long. Okay. So, yeah, that's the problem. Many people say things, but do they actually do it? No. It's not just the same thing with love, it's the same thing with many of the situations. For example, and I'm not talking about lies. Some people, they unconsciously say things like that, okay? Including myself. For example, 3 days ago, I said that, wow, I really need to get a facial. When in real life, I don't need to get a facial. Things like that. And of course, I don't actually mean that I want a facial, because the day after that day, my mother asked me if I want to get a facial with her, and I'm like, no. There, you see, an example. I know it's not really specific, but this event is like a little bit hard for me to explain. I'm not Wittgenstein, for God's sake. Oh my gosh. And of course, there are some people who actually love that thing, but they are too lazy to express it. That means that you do not love it enough, or in other words, you just really like it. You know, there's this thing between like and love, which is called really like. That means you really like it, but you thought you love it because you love it. You just really like it because you are too lazy to express that you love it or not. That means you just really like it. The end. And it's not your fault. Human brains, human bodies, human in general are weird. They are super weird. We say things, but sometimes we don't really mean it. But if you are not lazy, but if you aren't lazy, you are hardworking enough to prove that you actually love that thing, congratulations, you're a real VIP. No, VIP. Sorry. So of course that's it for the video. Thanks you guys for watching. I'm sorry if recently I seemed a little bit unproductive. I don't know why, but there will be a second video, so stay tuned. And maybe you guys are thinking, great, another video of her rambling about random shit.